Good morning, dear students. Have you done your homework? Any doubt from that section? All are fine. Be careful. Current situation is very bad. Stay home. Study well. Okay. Can we start our lesson? Today lesson. Okay. Today we are going to discuss about the example 7 and example 6. First we discussing about example 7 and next we discuss about example 6. For otherwise we can discuss about the example 6. In previous class what we discussed? We discussed about the properties of division. Is it? Is it? Yes. In previous class we discussed a divided by 0. What we get? A divided by 0. What we get? Anyone can say? Yes. That is not defined. A divided by 0 is not defined. Is it? Yes. In previous class we studied. Is it? Okay. One more question. What is 0 divided by a? What is 0 divided by a? What is the answer? What is the answer? Anyone can say? The answer is 0. Is it? Yes. And one more question for you. What is a divided by 1? A divided by 1. What? A means I take any integer. A means I take any integer. What is the answer? What is the answer? Answer is A. Very good. Okay, we can start. That is first example. We are discussing about example 6. The example 6 is what? In a test, plus or positive 5 marks are given for every correct answer and negative 2 marks are given for every incorrect answer. In a class test, the correct answer we given positive 5 marks. For incorrect answer we give negative 2. Then our first question is Radhika answered all questions and scored 30 marks. Though she got 10 correct answers. First question is, what is the first question? Radhika answered all questions and scored 30 marks. Though she got 10 correct answers. And second question is, Jaya also answered all questions and scored negative 12 marks. Though he got 4 correct answers, how many incorrect answers had they attempted? We didn't know how many questions they attempted. In first question, Radhika answered all questions. We didn't know how many questions there. Is it? Yes. And he got 30 marks. He got 30 marks. And she get 10 correct answers. She got 10 correct answers. Is it? Yes. Then this is a great problem. Then what we write first? We first write mark given for correct answers. Is it? We got correct answer. We given positive 5 marks. Incorrect answers we given negative 2 marks. Is it? Is it? Is it? Yes. From question we know that Radhika attempted 10 correct answers. Radhika 10 correct answers. Then how many marks she gets? Radhika or yes, Radhika's 10 correct answers get what? Radhika marks for 10 correct answers. But 10 into how many marks we given for correct answers? 5. Is it? Is it? Yes. That is we get 50. We get 50. Then what next? Total. What is the total mark of Radhika? Total marks of Radhika is what? What? From question we get or current mark of Radhika is what? 30. Current mark. Is it? Yes. What is the difference? What is the difference? What is the difference? First we look. Radhika obtained the correct answers 50. Is it? Yes. Current mark is 30. Then here is a difference. Is it? That is the difference is the incorrect mark or incorrect question answers. Is it? That is how many mark for incorrect answers? Incorrect answers mark is equal to what we can write? That is 50 minus 30. 50 minus 30. Or we can write 30 minus 50. That is what? Negative 20. Here 30 is smaller compared to 50. When here 30 is positive and 50 is negative, consider as negative, we get negative 20. Is it? Yes. That is Radhika obtained the incorrect answer, mark is negative 20. That is what is the number of questions? What is the number of questions? Number of questions is incorrect. He obtained or he attempted incorrect question number is what? Negative 20 by what? Or negative 20 divided by negative 2. Is it? Is it? Yes. That is what we get. Negative. In previous class we discussed when we divide two negative numbers, then we get a positive number. When we divide two negative numbers, we get a positive integer. Here these are two negative integers, then the answer must a positive integer. The answer is 10. Answer is 10. That is we can understand Radhika attempted the incorrect answer is 10. From question we know that what Radhika attempted 10 correct questions. Is it? Then what is the total question numbers? That is 10 plus 10. That is answer is 20. Answer is 20. Answer is 20. How many questions there? In a class test, how many questions? 20. Okay. Can you understand? Any doubt? That is first we take, this is a weight problem, so we write the base, that is current mark of Radhika is 30 and incorrect answers mark, and Dadia's marks for 10 correct answers is 10 into 5, because we give 5 marks for correct answers and negative 2 for positive 5 marks for correct answers and negative 2 for incorrect answers. In your test, page number is 25, the way is given. So you can see. Is it? Okay. What is the second question? For second part, Jaya also answered all the questions for negative marks. Though he got 4 correct answers, how many incorrect answers had they attempted? How many incorrect answers had attempted? We want to find how many incorrect answers. In first question, how many incorrect answers? 10. Total number of questions is 20. Is it? Yes. Then can we start? In class test, what is the conditions? The condition is here. The condition is what? Condition is 5 mark is for correct answers and negative 2 mark is incorrect answers. In question, what we told, that is J also answered all the questions, scored negative 2 marks, though he got 4 correct answers. That is 4 correct answers, positive 5, 4 incorrect answers, negative 2 marks. Is it? Positive 5 marks is given for correct. Negative 2 marks given for wrong answer or incorrect answer. Is it? J attempted all questions, but he got 4 correct answers. He got 4 correct answers. That is, what is the difference? Then he got total mark for correct answers. What? He got total mark what is the number of correct answer? 4. What is the mark? What is the mark? 5. That is, we get 20. 4 into 5, we get 20. Is it? Yes. Then he got 20 mark for correct answers. And what is the next in question? What is told here? At last J got negative total. Then we want to take the difference. Is it? Yes. That is negative total minus 20. That is what we get. That is negative 32. Is it? Negative 32. That is, he obtained total mark of incorrect answer. He obtained total mark for incorrect answer is, that is negative total minus 20. Because negative total is he got at last total mark. At last he got total mark. Here 20 is get or obtained for correct answers. Then we want to take the difference. Then we get we know that he obtained total mark for incorrect answer is negative 32. Negative 32. That is the total mark. Here we want to find what we want to find. We want to find the number of questions he obtained or he attempted wrong answer or incorrect answer. Is it? Is it? Yes. That is what negative or incorrect answer or wrong answer, what we given marks -2. Is it? As number of incorrect answers, equal to what is the obtained total mark for incorrect answer? -32. What is the one question he obtained negative or incorrect or wrong answer? -2. So we get 60. That is -32 divided by -2. What we get? Answer is 16. Positive 16. Because when we divide -2 numbers to negative integers, we get a positive integer. Though the answer is 16. How many numbers or how many incorrect questions he attempt? Answer is 60. Is it? Any doubt? Can you follow? Okay. The next example is a shopkeeper earns a profit of ₹1 by selling one pen and incurs a loss of 40 paise per pencil by selling pencil of her old stock. Okay, what is a shopkeeper earns a profit of ₹1 by selling one pen and incurs a loss of 40 paise per pencil. That is, I repeat, we discussing about the example 7. Example 7 means a shopkeeper earns a profit of ₹1 by selling one pen and incurs a loss of 40 paise. Is it? Per pencil by selling pencil of her old stock. Is it clear? Yes. That is, our first question is, in a particular month she incurs a loss of ₹5. In a particular month he lost ₹5. In this period she sold 45 pens. And how many pencil did she sell in this period? We want to find the number of pencils. In a shop we know that in a shop there is earn or loss or profit or loss. There is already exists. Here from our question is, but in a particular month she incurs a loss of ₹5. And in this period she sold 45 pens. How many pencil did she sell in this period? That is what, this is also a weight problem, so we want to write the weights. So first, when we get a weight problem, we write our knowledge or our questions write the for answer. Is it? Yes. In question we can write how many, what profit earned by selling pen. What is profit earned by selling pen is what we get. What is from question we get 45. We get ₹1 for earning or profit. When we selling a one pen, we get profit ₹1. Is it? Yes. In a period, she how many pens sell? 45. So at this period, what he get the profit? That is 45 into 1. What? 45. Is it? Is for 1 pen he get profit 1 rupee. When he or she selling 45 pens, then she get 45 rupees profit. Is it? Is it? At last, that month, at last, she calculate the profit. What he get? What 5 rupees? Is it 5 rupees loss? 5 rupees loss. That is 5 rupees loss means loss is -5. Loss is -5. That is what is the difference? -5 minus 45. What we get? What we get? We get -50. We get -50. That is at that period he incurs loss -50 or 50 rupees. He incurs 50 rupees. Then we want to find what? We want to find how many pencils did she sells in this period. How many pencils in this period? We know that 1 rupee is what? 1 rupee is in earlier stage we have paisas, 10 paisa, 20 paisa, 30 paisa, etc. 100 paisa is equal to what? 1 rupee. 1 rupee is equal to 100 paisa. 100 paisa. 1 rupee is equal to 100 paisa. So here is 50 rupees. 50 rupees. When we converted to rupees into paisa, we multiplied by 100. When we converted rupee into paisa, you must multiply by 100. We get the paisa. That is -50 into 100. That is -5000 paisa. 5000 paisa. That is -50 rupee is equal to -5000. -5000 paisa. That is clear? -50 rupee is equal to -5000 paisa. Then what is the loss of what when we sell or she sell? We didn't consider. She sells 1 pencil. What is the loss? 40 paise. Is it 40 paise? That is we denote 40 paisa as negative because he lost. When we going up is positive, when we going down is negative. We already discussed in this chapter. Is it? Yes. That is -5000 divided by -40. That is -5000 divided by -40. What we get? We get what the answer? That is we must get a positive integer because here 5000 is negative integer and 40 is also a negative integer. When we divide two negative integers, we get a positive integer. When we divide two negative integers, we get a positive integer. Is it? Yes. So, what is the answer? We can divide or cancel. One 125. 1 to 5. Is it 125? That is number of pencil. She sells 125 pencils. Is it clear? Is it clear? Any doubt? That is our. At last we conclude. She sells the number of pencils is equal to 125. Any doubt? Okay. In the second part question, for what? In the next month, she earns neither profit nor loss. If she sold 70 pens, how many pencils she sells? How many pencils she sells? What is what is the answer? Anyone can say? That is, in next month she have no loss or no profit. That means the profit is zero. That means the profit is zero. Profit is zero. Or she earns what? 0 paise, 0 rupee. How many pens she sold? How many pens? 70 pens. Then what is the profit? Profit is 70 into 1, 70 rupee. 1 rupee. We get what? We get 70 rupee. We get 70 rupee. So 70 rupees is the profit. 70 rupees means how many paisa? Already we told, or I told, when we get a rupees, we want to convert to paisa, then we must multiply by 100. That is what 70 rupees into 100, what we get? What we get? 7,000 rupees. 7,000 rupees. 7,000 rupees. Is it? Yes. That is, when we profit or earn 70 rupees as profit, then there is must a loss of 7,000 paise. 7,000 paise. When we multiply by 100, 70 rupees converted to paisa. So negative 7,000 paisa. At month or current month, she must lose 7,000 paisa. That means how many pencils she sell or sold? That is negative 7,000 paisa divided by negative 40 paisa. Is it? That is, negative 40 paisa means when she selling one pencil, she lose 40 paisa. Rupees, no paisa. That means negative 40. That is, when we divide 2, this means I write negative 7,000 divided by 40 means negative 7,000 divided by negative 40. That is, we can cancel 0, then 700 by 4. That is, she sold 175 pencils. 175 pencils. Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay. So we finished example 6 and 7. We are going to discussing about exercise 1.4. Can we start? Are you ready? Okay. The first question is evaluate each of the following. First question is evaluate each of the following. First one is what? A part is what? Negative 30 divided by 10. Negative 30 divided by 10. What is the answer? When we get a question, we can read carefully. Here is 30 is negative and 10 is positive. Then what is the answer? The answer must be a negative integer. Is it? A negative integer. What is the answer? We also know when we divide 30 by 10, that is negative of 30 divided by 10. That is answer is negative 3. Answer is negative 3. Is it? Negative 30 divided by 10, we get negative 3 as answer. Is it? Yes. Any doubt? Okay. Second one is 50 divided by negative 5. 50 divided by negative 5. Anyone can say the answer? Anyone can say? The answer is what? What is the answer? The answer is negative of 50 divided by 5. We get negative 10. Answer is negative 10. Is it? Yes. That is, we know that by property a divided by negative a divided by b equal to a divided by negative b. Is it? Is it? In previous class we studied. Is it? Yes. That is negative a divided by b equal to a divided by negative b. So we can here 50 divided by negative 5. We can write negative of 50 divided by 5. That is answer is negative 10. Negative 10. Okay. The next one is what? Next one is C part. What is the C part? Negative 36 divided by negative 9. C part. Negative 36 divided by negative 9. That is what we can write. What is here also? We can write. What we can write? Anyone can say? In previous class we studied. By property we can write 36 divided by 9. That is negative a divided by negative b must be equal to a divided by b. Negative a divided by negative b must be equal to a divided by b. So here we can write negative 36 divided by negative 9 equal to 36 divided by 9. What is the answer? What is the answer? We get the answer as 4. When we divide 36 by 9, we get the answer is 4. Is it? Any doubt? Okay. That is, next one is D. D part is negative 49 divided by 49. D part. Negative 49 divided by 49. That is, we can write negative of 49 divided by 49. That is negative 1. We get negative 1. We know that a divided by a equal to 1. 5 divided by 5, 1. When we divide negative a by a, we get negative 1. A divided by a equal to 1. Negative a divided by a equal to negative 1. A divided by negative a equal to negative 1. Is it? Yes. Is it? Yes. So here is negative 1. And next one is E. E path is, what is the E path? What is the E path? E path is 13 divided by in bracket negative 2 plus 1. Negative 2 plus 1. When we get it like this, we apply BODMAS, bracket, open, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. This is the format. So here I take, first we operate the in bracket. So 13 divided by negative 2 plus 1, we get what we get? Negative 1. Negative 1. So what is the answer? We get the answer as negative of 13 divided by 1. So we get negative 13. So we get negative 13. Negative 13. Is it? Is it correct? Yes. So next one is, what is the next one? Next one is 0 divided by 0 divided by 0 divided by 12. Sorry, negative 12. 0 divided by negative 12. That is what we get. What we get in previous class, we studied many properties of divisions. Is it? That is, one property is here, 0 divided by negative 12, we get the answer as 0. We get the answer as 0. That is, 0 divided by 8, we get what we get? 0. Any integer is 0 divided by any integer, we get the answer as 0. We get the answer as 0. Is it? Yes. That is, we get the answer is 0. And next one is G. What is the G? G is, next question is G. G is what? G. Negative 31. Negative 31 divided by negative 31 divided by in bracket, what is negative 30? Negative 30 plus negative 1. Negative 30 plus negative 1. Is it? Yes. Here also we follow the BODMAS. What means BODMAS? Bracket, open, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. This is the format. So first we operate the big bracket. That is, we get what we get. What we get? Negative 31 divided by negative 30 plus negative 1. When we add two negative digits, we get also a negative integer. When we add two negative digits, we get also a negative integer. So here is, we get negative 31. We get negative 31. So what is the answer? What is the answer? Answer is negative 31 divided by negative 31. We get what we get? We get 1. We get 1. This is the answer. Answer is 1. The H and I are for your homework. H and I are for your homework. Please write your homework in your notebook and find the solution. Any doubt, contact me. I will tell you. And second question is, what is the second question? What is the second question? Verify that A divided by, we want to verify A divided by B plus C and not equal to a divided by b plus a divided by c. We want to verify if a divided by b plus c not equal to a divided by b plus a divided by c. Here first question is what? Here first question is a equal to 12, b equal to -4, c is equal to 2. Here first question is a equal to 12, b equal to -4 and c is equal to 2. Can we start? What we want to verify? We want to verify a divided b plus c not equal to a divided by b plus a divided by c. Is it? Yes. Here we have LHS and RHS, left hand side and right hand side. Is it? First we take left hand, that is LHS. What is our LHS? A divided by b plus c. A divided by b plus c. That is, what is the value of a, b and c? A is equal to what? 12. A is equal to 12. And what is the b? B is equal to -4. Is it? -4. And plus c is equal to what? 2. When we get like this, we apply the mode mass. That is, we first operate in bracket. That is, we get 12 divided by -2. 12 divided by -2. That is, -4 is adding to 2. We get -2. -4 plus 2, we get -2. That is, the answer is -6. Answer is -6. And next, what is next? Here we or here two hand side. First we take LHS. Next we take the RHS. What is our RHS? RHS means a divided by b plus a divided by c. A divided by b plus a divided by c. Is it? Yes. That is, what is our a? A is 12. What is our b? B is -4. What is our c? Is 2. Is it? Yes. When we apply the values of a, b and c, we get 12 divided by -4 plus 12 divided by 2. Is it? Yes. That is, when we divide 12 divided by -4, we get the answer as -3 and plus when we divide 12 by 2, we get 6. Is it? Yes. Then the final answer is what we get? 3. When we add -3 plus 6, we get 3. Is it? Yes. That is, here LHS is -6 and RHS is 3. So here LHS is not equal to RHS. That is hence verified. Hence verified. In doubt? Hence verified. In doubt? Okay. The second one, B part, is for your homework. B part is here A is -10 and B is 1 and C is 1. Please write your homework in your notebook and find this solution. Okay. I wish you a good day. Thank you.